All right, let's talk about AI. But forget the sci-fi, forget the crazy complex code for a minute. Today, we're going to cut right through all that hype and talk about AI as a practical tool, something you can actually put to work in your business, like right now. Let's get into it.
So if you're a business leader, you've heard it all, right? AI is either this magic bullet that's going to solve every single problem you have, or it's this existential threat to your entire team. Honestly, it's an intimidating and pretty exhausting story to keep hearing.
So let's just reframe this whole thing. Forget the killer robots and think about AI like this. It's your new intern. Seriously, it's brilliant, it's absolutely tireless, and it learns super fast. But, just like any intern, it needs really clear instructions and a bit of supervision if you want to avoid some major blunders. And this quote from NASDAQ CEO Adina Friedman just captures it perfectly. AI is the intern who never sleeps. Just feed it electricity instead of pizza. I mean, come on. You get all the perks of a tireless worker without blowing your budget on late-night pizza. It's a powerful tool that you get to manage. Okay, so now that we've officially hired our AI intern, let's take a look at its resume. We're going to break down some of that jargon that so often just creates this wall and keeps people from really getting it. This visualizes it so well. Think of AI like a set of those Russian nesting dolls. The biggest doll, the one that holds everything else, that's artificial intelligence. That's the whole big idea of making machines smart. Then you open it up, and inside you've got machine learning, which is how computers actually learn from data. And inside that, the smallest doll is deep learning, a really powerful, advanced way of doing machine learning. It's all just layers of the same core idea. All right, now it's time to tackle the FUD, the fear, uncertainty, and doubt that just paralyzes so many good AI ideas before they even get started. We're going to go head-to-head with some of the biggest myths out there. This is the big one, right? The fear that AI is coming for everyone's jobs. But here's the thing, that really misunderstands what AI is good at. AI is fantastic at automating repetitive tasks, not entire, multifaceted jobs that need creativity, strategy, and human connection. It's way more like a co-pilot. It handles the routine stuff so you can focus on actually flying the plane. And you know what? The data completely backs this up. Despite all the scary headlines, research from McKinsey shows that only about 5% of jobs could be fully automated. The real story here is about jobs changing, not jobs disappearing. This is such a classic roadblock. I can't start because my data is a mess. Look, waiting for perfect data is just a recipe for doing nothing. It's paralyzing. The smart way to do it is to start small. Just pick one specific problem and focus only on the data you need to solve that. So many people see AI as some kind of magic wand, but it's really more of an amplifier. If you have a great process, AI will make it hyper-efficient. But if you have a broken process, AI will just help you fail faster. It's kind of like putting a V8 engine in a car that has square wheels. You're just going to crash a whole lot harder. Do you ever feel like you're hopelessly behind on AI, like everyone else is way ahead of you? Well, the data says you're not. A report from MIT found that only about 5% of big companies have really integrated generative AI at scale. You are not late to the party. The party is just getting started. So now that we busted some of those myths, let's get super practical. Instead of a giant, overwhelming list of things AI can do, we're going to simplify it way down into 3 core jobs. This will make it so much easier to see where it can fit inside your business. Okay, job number 1, the tireless administrator. This is AI taking on all of that repetitive work that, let's be honest, people hate doing. We're talking data entry, scheduling meetings, processing invoices. It's your digital employee that frees up your real team to do much more valuable, strategic work. Next up, job number 2, the insightful analyst. Now this is AI's superpower. It can look at these gigantic, messy data sets and find patterns that are completely invisible to the human eye. This is what moves you from making decisions based on a gut feel to being truly data-driven and even predictive. And finally, job number 3, the personal concierge. This is the AI that creates a totally personalized experience for every single one of your customers. It uses their data to tailor recommendations, marketing, and support in a way that just builds incredible loyalty. It makes every customer feel like they're your only customer. Okay, so you know the 3 jobs of AI now. But where do you actually need to hire one? This next section is all about teaching you how to spot those hidden opportunities for AI that are probably already lurking inside your company. And to find these opportunities, you really do have to learn to see things a little differently. It's time to put on your AI goggles and start looking at those everyday frustrations not as problems, but as opportunities for automation and intelligence.
Here's your first signal, what I call the export to Excel ritual. You know exactly what I'm talking about. The second you see someone pulling data out of your main system just to dump it into a spreadsheet to analyze it, that's a massive flashing neon sign that you have a job opening for an AI analyst.
Oh, this one is my favorite signal, the copy-paste sigh. You see a teammate just mind-numbingly moving data from one window to another, copy, paste, and then you hear that little sigh of resignation. That sound? That's the sound of a job that is begging for an AI administrator.
And for this last one, you just have to listen. Sit in on your next big strategy meeting. The moment you hear a leader say something like, "I wish we knew," or "if only we could predict," that's not just wishful thinking. That is a literal job description for an AI analyst. So you can see the problems, and now you know what AI can actually do about them. So what's next? This final section is all about turning all this knowledge into real action, moving from just an idea to your very first AI project.
Here is the golden rule for your first AI project. And if you remember one thing, make it this. Don't boil the ocean. You have to start with a small, manageable project so you can get a quick, measurable win. That's how you build momentum. So here's your roadmap. It's simple. 1. Identify a target. Use those pain signals to find a problem that's high pain but low complexity. 2. Launch a small, controlled pilot project. And 3. Measure what actually matters. Define what success looks like with a real business number, like hours saved or errors reduced.
So let's end with a question for you. What's the one soul-crushing task in your business that you wish you could just make disappear tomorrow? Think about it. Because that frustration, well, that's probably your first AI project.